there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today the date is 5th April 2018. Time right now is 7:13 in the evening. Yeah. Got this question from a close friend of mine. That is why I'm making the video. The question is, Lloyd, what do you think about Salman Khan, who is, for those who don't know, Salman Khan is this muscled actor from Bollywood, which produces these Hindi, musical la la la, kind of movies. He's a mega star in India and all Hindi, Urdu speaking people. So he's found guilty of killing 2 endangered antelopes. So what do I think of it? So I went to the Economic Times, I went to Hindustan Times, and I went to the Independent, which is roughly a Europe-based paper. Now, this is what they say. Bollywood star Salman Khan has been jailed for 5 years, okay, in prison for being convicted in a 20-year-old poaching case. 20-year-old. Just think about it. Now, I'm 41. 20 years ago, I was 21. Do you remember what you were doing when you were 20 years, 20 years ago? Do you remember? Do you even think about when you were 20 years younger? In fact, I can't remember what I did last week. You're asking people to go back in time 20 years ago. Now, agreed that killing an animal which is in the endangered list is a crime. Okay, I'm not trying to discount that. Fine, it is a crime. But now, see the stupidity. Now, this case kind of gives you the stupidity of the Indian judicial system and the Indian mentality. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Just listen up. Now, he was convicted of killing 2 rare blackbuck deers. And because of this, apparently, he has been fined. Now, pay attention to this. He has been fined 10,000 rupees. Now, for those of you who do not know 10,000 rupees, okay, INR to USD, I'll just give you. He has been fined $154. Do you know how ridiculously retarded that sounds? I mean, you just killed an endangered animal and you are fined $150. Do you know, this is so ridiculous. In fact, I sometimes wonder, do the people who make the laws in India, do they have any brains, Now, okay, that is number one. And this case is 20 years old. So for 20 years, what the fuck were you guys doing, man? 20 years, what you were, studying this case and shoving up your asshole or what? It is a shame that when you commit a crime in India, it takes you fucking 20 years just for you to wake the fuck up or just address the case. Does it take 20 years to address a fucking case? All you got to do is get the legal team together, make a decision then 20 years ago. And then for a fine, you are fining people $150. I mean, the guys who are committing the crime and killing these animals, they'll think $150, fuck you, I'll kill another 10, 20 of these blackbuck deers. And they will think to themselves, it takes 20 years for them to open up a case. Might as well just shoot a couple of more. And 20 years later, let's see about. I'll tell you what is going to happen. Now, what is going to happen is Salman Khan, given the fact that he is a Bollywood star, that he has contacts and connections, I also, this is what I speculate, that he ran over a couple of poor people with his car when he was drunk. Now, he will have political connections and he will drag this case with an appeal for another couple of years. Now, I don't see what is the point of doing all this shit. Instead, if you retarded people in India who are running the judicial system, if you have some brains, I would recommend, why don't you fine the bum? Why don't you fine him, let's say, $1 million US or $10 million US for every endangered animal that you killed, $10 million US, which will be used through transparent means for the preservation of the blackbuck deer, for maybe stem cell research, for promulgating the species, for making sure that there are many more blackbuck deers. Instead of charging him $150, why don't you charge him 10 million US dollars, and then you'll have many more Blackbuck deals. Instead of fucking just dragging this bloody case on for 20 years, why don't you finish the fucking case off once and for all? The problem is, India is a place where it's run by corrupt politicians. It's run by retarded farts who are outdated. And they, you know, you look at any Indian guy with a big fucking mustache and a big spectacle. You look at half these uncles and aunties who are there in schools and colleges. We need leadership. It's not that India does not produce world-class talent. India is an incredible country that has the potential to give other countries its brains. If you look at some of the top CEOs who are there, they are from India. The thing is, India is producing raw talent, but the raw talent doesn't want to be in India because the politics is corrupt, the system is outdated, the people, the majority, you just need to tell them something in terms of religion. Let's fight the bad Muslim guys, let's fight the bad Christian guys, give them a little money, get them drunk, and they will do it. This is the problem in India. India, with all its potential, with all its capacity for greatness, is being eroded by these people who suck its own blood and, you know, bash its own country. Salman Khan's case proves just one thing, how backward India is in terms of its laws, in terms of its common sense, in terms of its capacity to think clearly. Seriously, I'll tell you, if I was a court judge, if I was running the case, I'll tell Salman Khan, you're a superstar, fine, let's, instead of dragging you, putting you 5 years or 10 years in jail is not going to benefit the country because you're giving business to the movie industry, you're giving business to so many people, but here's the thing, but we need to punish you. So what I'll do is, Salman Khan, you pay 10 million US dollars for the preservation of the Blackbuck, these animals that you kill. For each animal that you killed, 10 million US dollars, so that these animals are happy. So the next time you feel like killing any animal, no problem, we'll charge you 10 million US dollars. I can guarantee you this. Most of the guys, when they take a rifle, they'll be like shivering. They'll be like, oh shit, is this deer worth 10 million US dollars? They'll say no. So then nobody will be worried, oh, I'm going to go to jail. See, all these guys, for them, jail, you can't put them in jail. They'll be scot-free. Even if you put them in jail, they'll be enjoying a nice television, nice video. They'll get girls to hump. They will be enjoying a holiday. All this jail stuff, this is just drama. And it doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't benefit the economy, doesn't benefit the fans, doesn't benefit, 20 years, man. 20 years ago, I was a guy with long hair, didn't have any tattoos. I was shagging so many other girls. I mean, are you going to punish me 20 years later? It doesn't make any fucking sense. So use your head. Charge these fuckers money. They love money. They just love money. So kick them in the nuts where it hurts the most. Charge them 10 million US dollars, and I'll tell you, the public also will be very happy because they will think 10 million US dollars, shit. Okay, I wouldn't want to be in Salman Khan's shoes. 10 million US dollars. I would rather be in jail. So Salman Khan now is not in jail. He lost 10 million US dollars for each animal that he killed. And he would have to work his ass off as he's getting old, to take care of himself. And he'll think, shit, I'm not going to kill any animal. So this is what I suggest you to do. And I'll tell you, it's a shame. It's really a fucking shame as to how the Indian judiciary system is. How, a country like India, which has so much incredible potential, is been pulled down to the state of affairs of being so backward. I mean, it's like the porn star, what's her name? This female, Sunny Leon. She comes down to India and it's crowded and everyone's, oh wow, I'm a big fan of yours. But if a girl gets raped, it's a shame. You get people who will push you in trains, will not have any discipline, but they will, even though they rush, they still go late. They will shout and scream. They're ready to kill for the country, for being patriotic, but they'll not pay their taxes. So I see hypocrisy. It's like they will kill for religion. They will drink cow's urine. They will, kill someone for a cow, but they'll not follow the religion. They will say all Indians are brothers and sisters, but still the population is the second fucking highest in the world. From where the population, how can you, it's like double standards, man. They say Indians are being treated in a racist manner, but Indians, majority Indians, if you just check the news, how do they treat the Africans? You see racism just being, in fact, do this. have a girl in your family dress up slightly sexy, let her go in some village or let her go in some, dark area. I can assure you this much, you wouldn't do that, because this girl would be raped with not only the eyes, you need to see some of these videos. The guys who raped the girl say she deserved it. This was a lesson that we are going to teach these girls. A lesson. You know what you need to do to fuckers like this? You need to castrate their balls, and then let's see what lessons they'll teach. The thing about Salman Khan's verdict is nothing but showing all of us how backward India is in terms of its judicial system, in terms of its entire thinking, in terms of how the nation operates. And if this is the way it continues, I doubt India is going to reach that greatness, what it's supposed to achieve, for the next 10,000 years. Seriously, it's not. Personally, I think Salman Khan shouldn't be jailed. I think he should be let go. At least he's making movies, he's contributed to the country, he's helping the business economy run, because he's a good contributor. Just slap him with $10 million US, fine. So you can use this money to help the Blackbuck. By jailing him for 5 years for a 20-year-old case, those Blackbuck deers are not going to benefit in any way. This is what I think. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear. And yes, for those Salman Khan fans and those India fans who want to give me bad words and say, what is the shit on your face? I'm going to kill you. And then put it in the comment section below. It doesn't matter. Give me a thumbs up if you feel the video is good. Give me a thumbs down if you disagree with me. But let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinion. This is mine. Love to hear yours. Live from Machedo.com, who's Live Machedo and Think Personal Branding, giving you his views on Salman Khan's ridiculous verdict. Let me know what you think. I said that, yeah. Goodbye for now.